Wow, didn't see you guys there. Hello my cool cats and welcome back to another video. Today I'll be sharing with you guys some baby names that I adored, but we did not use. Mostly because my husband wasn't a fan of most of them, but that's okay because I love them, so I'm sure a lot of you guys will love them too. If you guys did not know, my two twin boys finally arrived. Their names are Aiden and Enzo, and when we were picking their names, we definitely wanted shorter ones. My name is Brenda, but I have just like 30 last names, and so does my husband essentially. And then I got married, so I just got a brand new one right in the end right there. So I knew that I wanted just short names. That's the look I was going for. In addition, at the end, I'll be doing some shout outs to the people that literally guessed the babies' names correctly. I'm amazed. You deserve some recognition, so that'll be in the end. So let's get started with these names. First and foremost, when I found out I was having twins, I actually already had my boy name picked out. I've had it picked out for literally years, and that's Aiden. So I knew I wanted to name, if I had a son, I wanted to name him Aiden. I just love the way it sounds, and it's so unique. I've honestly never heard someone with the name Aiden. So when we found out we were having two boys, we wanted names that were different, but like kind of went along with each other. So I really liked the name Ezra. A lot of people are named Ezra. I just like that it was short, and I like that it kind of goed well with Aiden. Ezra means help in Hebrew. Alejandro wasn't a fan of this name for some reason. He didn't like that it ended in an A. I don't know. Ask him. The two names that actually a lot of people guessed, which I really enjoyed because I love these names, and it would be Kenji and Renji, but they're just too dang similar, and their meanings are actually pretty similar as well. Kenji means intelligent second son in Japanese, and Renji means second love, which their meanings are kind of like similar. I would name probably your like second born son Kenji or Renji, but it just didn't feel right to, number one, name their name, like pick their names so similar, because that would be confusing as heck. The next name is very common, but I really like the name Aiden, or you can pronounce it Aiden, but I like to say Aiden. Sadly, I feel like every other kid is named Aiden or Aiden nowadays, so I thought it would sound really cool, like Aiden and Aiden, but now that I'm saying it out loud, no, it wouldn't. You're lucky you got the names you got, kids. The next name, this one actually has nothing to do with Aiden at all. This is like an independent name completely. I could not name my child this because I'm Spanish and they would butcher this every single day. So the name is Holden. For some freaking reason, since I've watched American Horror Story and then that little vampire kid got kidnapped, I love the name Holden, and it means Hollow Valley. I mean, the meaning isn't, I guess, I don't even know how I can make that meaning like a cool meaning. Hollow, like in Bleach. There you go. But I like the way it sounds. I like Holden. I feel like it's a very strong name. It just doesn't go with Alejandro's last name, so my husband's last name. Also, no one in my family would be able to pronounce that correctly, like the people who don't live in America. So Holden is a no, but I really like that name. Another name I really liked is Otto. Otto means wealthy prosperity. I just really like the name Otto as well, but I feel like I like it when Australian people say it. I like how the name sounds, and I like that it is short. Once again, my two favorite things. This next name I literally love. If I had a little redhead, it could happen genetically. I could be a carrier, and so could Alejandro. But if I ever have a redhead, this will be his little name, and it is Rowan. Unfortunately, Alejandro wasn't a fan of that one, and it really wouldn't go with our last name as well, so someone else can take it. I also like that Rowan is kind of unisex, and you could also name a female Rowan as well. So next name is a classic, Axel. Alejandro hated it, but I loved it. It's short, it's like cool, it's like Axel, like you picture like, you know, a badass kid, like, yeah, my name's Axel, bro. Another name I really enjoyed, this is another strange one, is Arlo. Arlo. I really like the name Arlo. The trash people. Go pick up Christmas trees. I don't think I would have named like a twin this name unless I had another name picked out. This next name, if if you're a Walking Dead fan, you're gonna be like, wow, you're like a terrible person. But I would have loved to name my child Negan. So Negan was my favorite character, awesome character development, and the name Negan means good destiny. So I like the meaning of it, and I like the name. I don't know now if I would name my son Negan, but I like the meaning. It means good destiny, so great meaning, great name. It just wouldn't go with like the other names that we have, Eisen, Enzo, Negan. No, it's another name I really liked was Gray, and I ended up making that Enzo's middle name. So his name is Enzo Gray, which is, I really like the way it sounds, and Eisen's name is Eisen Lee. To end this, I'm gonna go through a list of names that I also really like. They're common names, some are common, some are not, but they were just taken off of our name list very early on. But the name Blake, which could be unisex, Logan, Emmett, Alton, did I say Alton? I feel like I did. Lucas, Nixon, for some reason. I really like Nixon. Alec, Steele, Noah, Dylan. I don't know why Dylan. Why is Dylan there? Those are some baby names that I loved and did not end up using. If you guys like any of them or hate them, comment below, because those aren't the names of my children, so you can go right ahead. Really quick, I'm gonna give a shout out to the person who guessed Zach and Cody, because that was just beautiful. Sydney Tripp, you're a trip. So let's go through this list. A lot of people guessed Enzo right, like I mentioned. So Sad Cat, Grace Mueller, Stephanie Schenk. I'm so sorry if I butchered your whole name. Krista Shea, you also guessed Enzo correct. Casey Serbig, also correct. Nicole Buse, I am butchering these names, but thank you, Nicole, you guessed it correct. Natalie, technically guessed Eisen correct, but there's an L there. So I'm just gonna say it's a typo. Or use. Oh wait, it's 2 weeks ago. You probably saw the other video. Natalie, come on. Michaela Anderson, you also got Enzo correct. Harper Elizabeth and Cassandra Navarro also got Enzo correct. Janelle Burbo also guessed Enzo correct. I'm just gonna say the names now because all these people guessed Enzo right. Amy Kay, Amanda O'Neill, Diane Keaton, Gabby Loca and Elise Wishart also got Enzo. Ashley Dickerman, congrats. Charity Hamilton, Sierra Torres, congrats. Rebecca Perrone, congrats. Natalie from Buckingham, I guess she did it again. She said Enzo. 2 people actually guessed Eisen and Enzo in the same comment together, and then I realized that my aunt had actually written their names down on a comment on one of my pictures on Instagram. But it's okay, like if you guys figured it out, congratulations, because I have no idea how you figured that out. I understand how you found out Enzo, gave pretty good hints, and you spelled it right too, so congratulations, you deserve some kudos. Thank you guys so much for watching. You guys are the coolest cats in the world.